Welcome back to Salty Country. This morning, I'm going to vent for a few minutes before we get started with this episode. But it's going to be a beautiful day, low 80s. We're going to get out here and get some stuff done around the farm. We've tried to, the first issue I want to talk about this week, we tried to upload an episode, and it took us about a week to get that video to upload. We live out here in the country. We've got slow snail DSL, and then we also had a wireless internet service added out here at the farm. So we have two internet services, and still we have problems uploading videos at times. So anyway, we got an episode finally uploaded, but it's very frustrating. It took a week. Also, you just can't trust folks anymore that they're going to do their job. And what I mean by that is we recently changed over our mortgage insurance on our home, and I get a letter in the mail several weeks after that from my mortgage company saying, hey, you don't have insurance on your home, so we're going to take insurance out, and it's going to be at a higher rate or whatever. So I called my insurance company and like, what's the deal? Why am I getting this letter? Oh, we forgot to send it. We'll send it over to them. Well, it wasn't very funny to me. I had to waste time that I shouldn't have had to even deal with their lack of doing their job. So the final thing I dealt with this week was Thursday. I dropped off a FedEx package at the local Dollar Generals. You know, Dollar Generals are everywhere now. So they work with FedEx. So if you got to drop off a FedEx package, you can just drop it there. They'll scan it. Well, when I dropped it, they got my phone number. They scanned the package, and I instantly got a text message saying that your package had been scanned at the store. And so the lady told me, she said, you'll get another text message in the morning when FedEx picks it up, showing that it's scanned into the system. Well, that was yesterday, and I didn't get a text message. So this morning, I drive over to the Dollar General and say, all right, what's the deal? I was supposed to get a text message, didn't get one. Well, the lady said, well, I scanned in 2 packages to them yesterday, so you should have got a text, but you didn't, so we can't help you other than that. So I called FedEx on their 1-800 number or whatever this morning. Fortunately, I took a picture of the package before I sent it, so I had the numbers that were on the package. If I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have known where the package was, if it ever left the store or anything. So I called FedEx, give them the number off the package, and she goes, oh yeah, your package was picked up yesterday, and it'll be at the destination on Monday. I said, well, why didn't I get a text message when they scanned it in the system? Oh, I can't tell you that. So anyway, I give her my cell number this morning and got a text saying, yep, it's in the system. And I'm supposedly going to get a text message when it's delivered. So we'll see. Of the delivery services that we deal with out here at the farm, by far FedEx is the worst. They'll say packages are dropped. They're not. They'll drop them at the neighbors. It's just frustrating. So anyway, in the last video, I mentioned that we had a new addition on the farm, and I'm going to share that in this video. I'm out here at the trailer. I'm going to get it hooked up this morning, get it backed up, get it sprayed off. I'm hoping to get the wood deck sealed here in the next few weeks. It's been very rainy here for actually 2 or 3 months. We've had 2 or 3 rain events a week, and it just kind of puts a damper on things. Our video production has been slower than normal. You know, before we were able to put out several videos a week, and here recently we've only been able to get about one a week out. So that should pick up here in the next few weeks. But it's a beautiful day. I'll be sharing a video coming up of our first mowing of the season. I got some more mowing to do, so hopefully this afternoon, once the dew all dries up, sun gets on the yard, I'll get out and cut some more grass so it doesn't look like it's got a bad haircut. So stick around, and we're going to get this trailer hooked up, get it sprayed off, and then we'll get into something else. All right, the first thing I want to talk about this morning is the hitch that I purchased. You may see in the video that the truck isn't black. I sold the Titan. The dealership was after me every time I go get my oil changed. They wanted to buy it back. So I sold the Titan. Love the truck. It's a good truck. If someone needs something that will tow 12,000 pounds or less, great truck. I'd recommend it. But my trailer here, it's around 4,000 pounds, and the excavator's around 8,000 pounds, and the T300's around 9 to 10. So I needed something that would tow at least 14,500 pounds. So here in a second, I'll show you what we got. But I bought a hitch, heavy duty hitch, and the truck I got has the new 2.5 inch receiver. It's got an adapter that goes in so that it'll take the standard 2 inch. But I bought a Kurt hitch, heavy duty, 15,000 pound capacity, to tow the trailer with the equipment in the event that I need to move a piece of equipment. And it came with the hitch. It's adjustable. I think it goes 6 or 8 inch drop on it. So it's got a 2 inch ball and a 2 5/16 ball. It also comes with the 2 pins to pin in the balls into the drop hitch, and a pin to put in for the hitch itself. So I'll get these pulled out of the bag. I've got to set up an adjustment so that I know what setting it's got to be on for the right ride height for the trailer. So I'm just going to play around with this thing and see if I can figure out about what height I need to set this up at. All right, so you just slide the pins in, and then pin them off so they can't come out. We're going to start out there and see how that works. All right, got to put the pin in the receiver. Get this thing pulled back so I can. All right. Oop, stepped in an ant bed. We have fire ants here on the farm, and if you're allergic to them, they'll tear you up. All right, so I'm going to get backed up to the trailer here in a second. We'll see what this setting looks like. All right, I'm gonna see how I did. I've got to lower this down a little bit and see if it's going to be at the right height, or if I'm gonna have to raise it up, and also make sure I'm lined up not too far back. I may have to pull up a little bit. Looks like I'm gonna have to pull up just a tad. All right, let me ease up a little bit. All right, it might drop on there. We'll see. I may have pulled up a little too far. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna back up about an inch, hopefully. All right, that looks good. All right, we'll get this thing cranked down, and I'm all the way down. All right, so I'm gonna have to go up at least a couple notches, so I can't get my jack released. So we'll get this cranked up. And I'll adjust this up a couple pins. We'll see how that does. One thing, I'm about to get out of this sweatshirt before too long. Still a little cool this morning. All right, let's pull some pins. Adjust this up. I'm gonna try 2 more notches. Okay. I think that right there will work good, but we'll see. It's just first time with this hitch. Actually, the first time hooking the truck up, so. All right, let's bring this thing back down and see if we can release the jack. Looks like it's gonna slide over good. All right, the jack just lifted up off the ground. One thing you got to watch with these things is they will ruin a hand if you get it caught. So let's pull the release, get the jack up, flip this handle back over and put it in place. We'll get the chains and the connections hooked up. See what it looks like. All right, trailer's plugged in, jack's released. All right, I'm gonna get this thing backed out in the driveway and we'll take a look at it and see what it looks like. All right, it looks like the front of the trailer is still a little low. So I'm going to raise this thing up and adjust the ball all the way to the highest setting and see what it looks like. Okay, I made a mistake when I hooked this thing up. I didn't pin the hitch to the ball. So anyway, I've got this thing adjusted to the highest setting on the receiver now. I've got the ball plugged into the top areas. We'll take a look. Back up, see what the trailer looks like. All right, the trailer looks like it's riding at a good height now. Especially when I get it loaded, I'll get a little bit more tongue weight, but that looks like that's gonna work. Now I'm going to talk about the new addition to the farm. Got a Chevy 2500 HD Z71 2023. After I sold my Titan, I'd been looking for a used 2500 HD in the 15 to 19 year range. And as everyone knows, vehicles, even used vehicles, are outrageous right now. So I couldn't find a used truck that I felt comfortable with. Melody and I were in Pensacola last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, around the 1st of April, and they had a used 2019 Chevy 2500. It was an extended cab. It wasn't a crew cab. 60,000 miles, 6.0 V8 engine. Drove it. Nice truck. Not taking anything away from it. Very nice truck. But while Melody and I were waiting for the sales lady to arrive that morning, we were walking around the lot. And in Northwest Georgia, gas burning 2500 trucks are hard to find. Seems like everybody wants them with diesel prices the way they are. But I've been down the diesel road, didn't want to go back down the diesel road. Plus fuel's $1 more a gallon in most places. So anyway, while we were waiting for the sales lady to arrive, we walked the lot, and they had 3 2500 HD Chevy trucks that were 4x4 gas burners, which is very rare for this area of Northwest Georgia. So anyway, after I drove the 19, I decided I wanted to drive the 2023 model. And this model has the new 6.6 liter gas burner. And man, what a difference. This 6.6 has got a lot of power. That power kind of sold me on this truck. I thought I wanted the 6.0. The Hummer has the 6.0, great motor. But when it comes to a 7,000 plus pound truck, this 6.6 moves it easy. So anyway, here it is. Here's the new edition. I really like it so far. It's the LTZ model. I'll walk up here and show you just a few of the features. Oh, and by the way, it has the camera up at the rear tail light on the cab. Has the camera in the back that is the backup camera, and you can also change the angle for that so it's directly down on the ball. So it's really, really nice. I actually backed up to the trailer straight the first time, and I just got a little bit too far back, so I had to pull up. All right, this interior is it's called a mocha, I think, in a gray. It's got a little bit of the upgraded, it's the padded door panels, padded dash. Has trailer controls, four-wheel drive controls, all your lights stuff here. It has your cruise control, heated steering wheel, your phone on the other side of the steering wheel. But pretty nice truck. It's got the, I think, 7 or 9 inch monitor, climate control. It's got downhill braking, exhaust braking on it. Yeah, it's got your trailer brake function right here where you can manually push your trailer brakes. But yeah, it's a nice truck. Hopefully this thing will be with us for many, many years, because this is going to suffice the needs of the farm and last us to pull the boat. Hopefully the boat will be easy compared to the equipment. But anyway, One other thing I want to talk about, which I'm not going to do it here because it probably hit the trailer. They don't have a handle on the tailgate on this model. It's push button. Push button to drop, push button to go back up. So anyway, that's something I didn't necessarily care about, but it came on this model. But yeah, they're a nice truck. This truck has 14,500 pound towing capacity that I was looking for. So we'll see how she does. All right, I'm going to wrap up this episode. I want to thank everyone for watching. We would greatly appreciate if you like our content, hit the subscribe button. But that's going to be all. We'll see you on the next one.